We picked up our rental car this morning in Rouen and headed towards Juno Beach. Here's our route for today. Starting in Rouen, we're going to drive to Juno Beach, where Canada House is. We're going to visit the Canadian Cemetery near Juno Beach. We're going to drive to the beach town of Deauville, then head over to Honfleur. Lastly, we're going to go to Etretat, and then return back to Rouen. Our total driving distance will be 359 kilometers. The first leg of our trip is about an hour and a half on the A13 to Cannes, which is near Juno Beach. Speed limit is 130 kilometers an hour.
Turn right.
We're getting close to our destination, and the roads are getting narrower. This is Beny-sur-Mer, which is one of the villages along Juno Beach. We have arrived at Juno Beach. You can't help but feel emotional given the history that has occurred here. Here we are, Juno Beach. Canada House was a strategic reference point for the Canadians that were landing at Juno Beach. The landing craft personnel were trained to watch for it as their spot to land on the beach. Within sight of Canada House, over 100 men of the Queen's Own Rifles were killed or wounded in the first few minutes of the landings. Today we've been fortunate to arrange a meeting with Nicole Hoffer, the owner of Canada House. Her late husband's family owned the house at the time of D-Day. It had been occupied by the Germans since 1943. Most of the surrounding houses were destroyed by the Germans prior to D-Day to increase their fortifications. The fact that this house was occupied probably saved it. Canada House is actually one side of the duplex. The wall beside the home displays several historical photographs. Here's the home today compared to during the time of the D-Day landing. It was badly damaged. Here's Nicole Hoffer, the owner of the house.
The window, if you want.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay? It's okay. Yeah.
The home has been visited by numerous veterans of D-Day, and many have brought mementos to leave at the house.
So before the Germans took over this house, it was your family? Oui, the family lived in Le Havre.
The package, the
With the mouillé, c'est sweet.
wet, yes.
Oui. Alors, Regiment du Queenston, the first regiment landed here, and after Régiment de la Chaudière, Régiment de Québec.
Oh,
Oui.
okay.
And they speak French, donc more plus facile for easy. Painting, memories, is and you have the original, yes, the whole. When veterans come back,
Here are the stories of a couple of veteran mementos found at Canada House. Nicole explained that this crucifix was returned to Canada House by the daughter of veteran Gordon Duke. He found this crucifix in the ruins of a house in Normandy, kept it in one of his pockets. During an artillery attack, a piece of shrapnel hit the crucifix in his pocket, and one of the arms was broken off. Gordon felt it saved his life. Gordon believed that he survived the war due to the cross. He kept it his entire life and asked his daughter on his deathbed to promise to return it to Canada House. These bills were given to Canada House by veteran Mac Enricks. Mr. Enricks climbed a bell tower near Canada House on D-Day, where he found a wounded German sniper. In an effort to buy his survival, the German sniper gave these 2 bills to Mr. Enricks, who subsequently always kept them with him. Our thanks to Nicole Hoffer for spending time with us. Nearly 150,000 Allied troops landed or parachuted on D-Day, which was known as Operation Overlord. 14,000 Canadians participated in that force. Across Juno Beach in the battles inland that day, 340 Canadians were killed, 574 wounded, and another 47 taken prisoner by the Germans.
Turn left onto Rue de la Mer.
Now we're just entering the beach town of Deauville. The impressive boardwalk and wide beach were deserted today on a cool November day, but it must be very impressive in the summertime. Now we're headed downtown to find a lunch spot. The public market is just packing up. We decided on bouillon mornay. Barb chose fish and chips, and I had shepherd's pie. Both were delicious. Most shops were closed till 2:30 for their midday shutdown, but we did wander around the square. I chose one of these coffee eclairs. Barb had a pain au chocolat. Now we've made a brief stop in Honfleur. This is the outlet of the Seine. To our left is the English Channel. Now we're headed to Etretat. Apparently in the summer, Etretat is another bustling beach town. In mid-November, it was pretty quiet. There were a few restaurants open and some hotels, but very few people in town. Now we're headed back to Rouen, again on one of these roads that feels more like a driveway, though it is 2 lanes and an 80-kilometer-an-hour speed limit. We're back in Rouen, and the last job is to fill up the rental car before we drop it off. 1.789 euros per litre is $2.90 Canadian per litre. Click the thumbs up for a like if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.